iOS 17.3 Beta 3, watchOS 10.3 Beta 3, macOS 14.3 Beta 3, as well as some older macOS updates. They did not release updates for the tvOS or HomePod OS just yet. Now, this particular update came in at 573.7 megabytes on my 15 Pro Max, and it was about the same size on the other devices as long as you had Beta 2 installed. It could be larger if you were still on Beta 1. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the build number and talk about what's new. So we'll go to Settings, then we'll go down to General, then About, and as you can see, the build number is 21D5044A. Now that we have an A at the end, we're probably pretty close to a public release. We'll talk more about when to expect that a little bit later, but this particular update is more of a Beta 2 re-release with some bug fixes and more. So the first thing that we have that's new in it is actually a new modem update. We didn't have one with Beta 2. We have a new modem update that should help with overall connectivity and more, so that's a good sign. Now we have some updates with spatial video, so if you go into your video, turn on spatial video, we rotate this, turn this on, we get a new update where we have a splash screen where it says relive your memories in 3 dimensions on Apple Vision Pro or in 2D on iPhone. For best results, keep iPhone in landscape orientation and stable while recording. So this is actually an updated message we didn't have before, but they've updated with this one. If we tap continue, then we can record spatial video, and it records in 1080p. We also have an update here as well. If we go into our settings, and then we go back and go down to Face ID and passcode. Under Face ID and passcode, if we go into stolen device protection and we go to turn this off, we'll verify with Face ID, this actually works properly, just like it did on Beta 2, but it's basically the same thing. Again, some of the wording may have changed, where it says security delay required to change stolen device protection. A security delay is required because stolen device protection is active and iPhone is not at a familiar location. It will last for an hour and you'll be able to use it still. So if you tap start, it will start counting down from a 60-minute timer. Now you don't have to turn that off, you can leave it on, but either way, that's been updated a little bit as far as the way it works, and it works properly. As far as music, if we go into that, and maybe we go into our library and then playlists, under playlists, I have one here where we have collaborative playlists. They kept this with Beta 3, so it looks like it's going to be a major part of iOS 17.3 finally. And also, of course, we have the emojis where we can react, change it up to whatever we want, and it changes, but there is a slight delay there. You may have seen that. Let me do that.